And here we are, everyone, for the main event of the day. Kosojima Circuit and round 4 of the Fire Tire Cup Series. Just about 15 minutes ago, your winner in the TCC Ultra race number 1 of the season, E-Racing's Alexander Verse. That 33 car could go to victory lane twice today, but you don't want to jinx anyone here. We'll see who can come out on top here today at the Kosojima Circuit as we get into round 4 of the Fire Tire Cup Series. And it's sure going to be an interesting race. I'm really determined about that. Of course, last time out on Friday, we had a first-time winner in... Oh, wait. But we had a first-time winner in Team 2 Jay-Z. And they'll probably look to do it again today, but we'll see. Put on a dominating performance at Haravara. And we'll see if they can maybe do it again, as we're gonna have a couple of guys go off on the formation lap. Well, in the TCC Ultra race, we had one go off on the cooldown lap. Now we have some people go off on the formation lap. Alright, but we always have that each race. Here we go then. Starting lineup, row 1, we have Orb and Aston Martin Rolex Racing. Row number 2, we have Gurley Racing and Limpton Racing. Then Daniel Hill Racing, Team Total, Deezer, Familia FA Racing, Sham Motorsports, Motorsports Germany, the Chevy Beat, Lilski Autosport, Imdering, Dragon Racing, Camaro Motorsports, Rich King. Then we have Chicken Flag Foundation and Jamie Lee Racing, which is S for Team Motorsports and Candy Racing. There is Potato Motorsports and last time's winner, Team 2 Jay-Z. Red Bull Racing, Galactic Motorsports, Klinos Racing, Team Stunt, Maxinator Racing, or Team Stunt Power Racing actually, Maxinator Racing, and Hamdra. There is Fur Row Motorsports and Tic Tac Racing, and in the last row we have Manito Racing and Shrek Motorsports. That is your starting lineup for today's race. 100 lap distance as always, except for, of course, the Daytona 1000. Here we go then. We're set and ready for the race here today. The Kosojima Circuit, green flag in the air as we'll go down towards turn number 1 for the first time. Will they all make it for turn 1? I doubt it. A lap 1 crash probably can't be avoided here, but actually everyone makes it. Here comes Daniel Hill Racing in the 00 car. Almost off the track, Aston Martin Rolex Racing and Familia FA Racing as they go down the backstraight for the first time, coming towards the chicane. Can everyone make it through? FTM has gone off already. Wait, FTM went off on the formation lap. Oh god. Yeah, maybe after all we were missing someone. But everyone makes it through lap number 1. 4 wide for third. The Chevy Beat goes in second. Daniel Hill Racing in first at the end of the first lap. And look at the huge pack behind as Aston Martin Rolex Racing almost goes off. And almost a caution right there. That would have been big right there. But thankfully not, as Aston Martin Rolex Racing goes way low. Chevy Beat, Daniel Hill Racing battling it out at the moment. Chevy Beat after 2 horrible races in a row, Averberg and Haravara. They now look to bounce back with a good finish here today at the Kosojima Circuit. But it is everyone's race to win here because of the high speeds and the unpredictability of this circuit. It's had many changes since the circuit was opened in 1992. And look at Shrek Motorsports almost going off the track. But many changes, and today's version might be one of the best you'll see of it. But another One of the best circuits you'll ever see. As here comes Chevy Beat, big mover on the outside, out of turn number 4. Coming towards turn 5 and 6, the chicane. Chevy Beat is going to take the lead away. But for how long? Not for long. Red Bull Racing. The 33 didn't take long till a 33 car's back in the lead at Kosojima. And here comes S13 Motorsports. They were having a pretty epic run in their debut race at Haravara until they crashed out on the front straight and lapaged Monito, and then later spun once more. A lot of crashing in that race, but so far we stay clean here. Now let me say what I wanted to say. It is that tomorrow we'll go to another one of the best circuits that you'll see in Atra. It is the Cantum Raceway in Cantum. Look out, everyone almost goes off the road, so we have a breakaway. But yeah, Inferno Formula taking on that circuit for a 75 lap event around, of course, the endurance circuit. And in a week's time on a Monday, once again, so next Monday, not tomorrow, we'll have Formula de Suma at the Cantum Raceway, but on the short layout, though, what you might know as the pistol. Look at this shuffling around for the lead in the front of the pack. But so far, everyone stays clean. Except for, of course, I think that was the first turn. Or was it the first turn on the second lap? Where we almost had 5 people go off. So far, though, clean. Potato Motorsports is in the lead. I'm not going to bother and change the leader's name all the time, because it changes rapidly. And Rich King brings out the first caution of the day. Big off for Rich King. Once again, they are the first crash of the day, just like at Haravara. And we're talking about Chevy Beat having a horrible season. How about Rich King? In the last 3 races, they have gone off the circuit each time. That is their first strike. Let me note that down real quick. Because last time Rich King actually went off 3 times, I think. And got back in because I didn't notice. So we'll get a restart. Let's see your top 10 lineup for the restart. S13, Potato Motorsports, and then you hear Racing, Maxinator Racing, Camaro Motorsports, Checker Flag Foundation. There's the Chevy Beat. There's Clint Haas, and Team 2JZ has found their way from the back of the pack to the front alongside Cham Motorsports. So the 2 previous winners of the series find themselves alongside each other. We'll skip 3 laps around under safety car, and here we go for the restart. So Rich King, first one to bring out the safety car, green flag back in the air. We're back on our way and a bit of lag off the start. This is not going to be nice coming down towards turn number 1. Side by side coming in. How many are going to make it? Seems like everyone. Somehow, so far. Rich King again on the edge, though. Potato Motorsports with the early breakaway off the start as they come through turn 5 and 6. Of course, if you hit the wall, you're out immediately. Oh, Clint Haas slides out of the groove big time. And Rich King now at the back of the pack. They'll have to regroup after that big spin. 3 wide right there. Chevy Beat in on the outside. And a lot of lagging going on. A lot of lag. Look out. Oh, big hit into the wall by Clint Haas Racing. And they're out of this race for sure. Oh, huge crash in the final corner. Huge crash in the final corner. A lot of cars off. They can be very thankful that this is under safety car. It doesn't count anymore at the moment, but oh my goodness me, and once again, Chevy Beat is in it. Camaro Motorsports, Manito, Maxinator Racing, Sham Motorsports. I don't think they got the memo that we were under safety car. As Potato Motorsports will lead them back to the green. This is surely going to shake up the field again. Clinton Haas Racing, though, goodness me, Clinton Haas Racing, though, a hard impact, and they're going to end up in the DNF box, I guess. But a huge crash. Chevy Beat, Camaro Motorsports, Maxinator Racing, Manito Racing, and Sham Motorsports. What were they doing? Honestly, I just, wow. But that is just the product of a crazy restart, isn't it? Hopefully we won't see that too often today, because we saw a lot of shuffling going on that restart right there. So let's see how it will be this time as we get back to green flag racing. In 3, 2, 1, and the green flag back in the air. We are back underway. Galactic Motorsports is going to be on the outside for this restart, and stun goes off. Okay, come on. We'll not bring out a safety car this time. Enough safety cars. Here they go down the back straight, and Aston Martin Rolex Racing. Oh! They glanced the wall. Manito's also going to go off. Guys, what are you doing? Man, lap 16. Hey, for real though, now it's only going to be either two cars bringing out a caution or one car hitting the wall. I thought it'd work out, but now they're just... What the? Huge hit into the wall by... Okay, well, he hit the wall, alright. Safety car is going to come out. I don't know what on earth happened, but he surely took a hard hit somehow. And he's going to be out of this race. And we saw him hit the wall. So, another one out of this race with no big explanation necessary for that one. He just flung. And Saver's only about 12 minutes old. So we're skipping laps under safety car here. What was that? The third safety car? Oh boy. Well, this race already looking to be a safety car mayhem. Comes down to that green flag back in the air. I'll go away a bit from them as they head towards turn number 1. Maybe that will change a bit as how they negotiate. Turn 1. What the? Galactic Motorsports jumps up into the air. And now they're just jumping all over the place. What is happening? The last time I saw sim cars just hop in the air for no reason was in the unregistered sim league or sim series in the NASCAR 21 sim game. That was the last time I saw cars jump up in the air in a crash. We've got a crash, and that I think is Limpton. And indeed it is Limpton in turn number 1. Heartbreaking, very difficult braking. Oh, of course I have to note down Manito 1. We'll keep watching them, don't worry about that. As Hamdra is taking the lead. Team Stunt. Oh my god, Team Stunt 1. Did anyone else go off? Orb did not go off. But Limpton did go off. And they all have 1 now. Oh, and a big off. I don't know if FTM hit that wall right there. I'm just going to give them one on that. I don't know if I changed the lap yet either. But now they're just going off everywhere. I mean, it is morning here in Germany, so lag might make this a wreck fest at the moment. So that would make sense. As Hampshire in the lead then, even though way out of the groove. They have a little bit of a gap to the car behind, which I think is Sham Motorsports and 2 cars. What happened there? Another safety car, but what on earth happened there? Yeah, I think we should revert it back to 3 cars. And Deezer and S13 Motorsports, for no reason at all, crash out on the straightaway. I think these guys just can't handle the high speed of this track. And with that, we'll revert back to 3 cars for safety cars, just like we had it at Everberg. That seems to work out the best. That doesn't make everyone crash out like an idiot. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? And maybe I should put everyone back in the race, because let's be honest. Sham Motorsports also hit the wall. Yeah. We don't care about wall hits anymore. They'll fly all over the place on this restart anyways. We already saw it. It's being caused by lag. Same for Klinhaas. Well, Klinhaas did hit the wall by themselves, but still. Alright. Skip the laps. We're on lap 26 now. This race will go way quicker than every other race. Here we go again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's one of the M&M cars in Daniel Hill Racing and Hampshire, leading them down towards turn number 1 on this restart. As they head 2 by 2 into turn number 1 and 2. Everyone makes it through. Here comes the other M&M car. 2 M&M cars are now going to battle for the lead, and Imdering almost goes off on the restart. I'm just going to note down Sham and Klinhaas real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, S13. Of course. But we're on lap 27. And in the lead, I think that is Candy Racing. Oh, almost a crash back there for Limpton. Or was that Drag? That was Dragon Racing. And look at the huge lag right there. There's Team 2JZ up in the third. It's Aston Martin Rolex Racing in the lead right now. Chevy beat in last, and FTM slides off again. Coming into the chicane. They are really having a horrible time for the chicane today. And there goes Potato Motorsports. And almost another one. Oh my goodness, and that adds 2 to FTM. That adds 2 to... Oh, big crash on the front. What is S13 doing? What is Rich King doing? What? And Girly Racing. I think the lag is starting to pick up big time. Oh my goodness, another one goes off. I can't even keep up with this. I think we... Oh my god, another one. No, never mind. He somehow kept it on. Oh my... What are they doing? I literally can't stop this, but like... I don't even know what to say to this. I don't even know how to keep up with this. S13, I'm just gonna give them 2. Rich King as well, 2. They are in danger. FTM as well in danger. Sham Motorsports has gone off. They're also 2. Lowski's at 1. Does anyone else want to go off? No? Okay. S13 and Rich King are almost lapped. We're on lap 31 now. We're a quarter through this race, and we've almost lost half the grid in 1 lap. Off the circuit, at least. Look at them lagging around all over the place. This is really not healthy. Especially for Rich King and S13. If they get catched up by the pack, they'll lag big time, and they might fall off the circuit with that lag. It is one of the 3 M&M cars in the field in the lead. I think that's Daniel Hill Racing. No, it's Candy Racing. Candy Racing in the lead Behind them is Team 2JZ looking for second win. And a back-to-back win with that. Can they do it? We'll see that. We're only on lap 32 and seems like the lag has calmed down a bit now. Here goes to Jay-Z for the move for the lead. On lap 33 now. The move for the lead, and look at Ferrero Motorsports, Daytona 1000 winner, also lurking behind. Sham Motorsports is a long way behind in the back of the field. Team 2 Jay-Z to the lead of the race. Good move by them on lap 33. Now, if they can pull away, that would be great for them, but I don't think so. We'll see, though. Look at Manita way on the inside. Looking for a move on Team Stun back right there. We're in lap 34. So Team 2 Jay-Z then in the lead. Behind them, Candy Racing third, Ferrero Motorsports, Tic Tac Racing fourth. Deezer is battling Team Total for fifth right now. Total is going to take fifth away from Deezer. And almost off the circuit. I think that was Checkered Flag Foundation. Almost off the circuit. Seems like they kept it on. Lap 35 then. Now, what Candy Racing has to do is keep up with them. With Team 2 Jay-Z, that is. They are in the lead at the moment. But they gotta look out. Because that lead doesn't last long, usually, at Kosojima. Because of how high speed it is. Look at this move by Rich King on S13. If one of them goes off, then they're out of the race. I don't know what S13 is doing, crashing into people on the straights, running out of talent, but yeah. That is very, very interesting what they are doing. Oh, here goes Candy Racing, getting closer. You're gonna be alongside, maybe? No. Oh, that was Discord, as my voice is dying. Jesus. S13, Team 2 Jay-Z. Wrong new team. Candy Racing looking for that move. Look at the whole field down to the inside, looking for a move as well on lap 37 here. Here comes Deezer. What's involved in the first front straight crash with S13. So that lag, that was pretty much rain chaos. But just replace the word rain with lag. Lag, chaos. Absolutely everywhere. And of course S13 running into people, apparently. I still don't know what happened, that huge crash on their safety car. Maybe we'll find that out after a further review. After the race, maybe. And we have new leaders. Maybe in a second here. Because it doesn't... Have we lost someone? Has Team 2 Jay-Z gone off? Where are they? Oh, right there. They still have that weird thing on the bottom of the car. That's why I couldn't identify them. Let me just get rid of that real quick. Where is it? Bottom. Remove. There we go. They're still in the lead. That just... Look at S13 trying to make a move here on Rich King into turn number 1. They are in a huge, fierce battle. Very brutal. And they're just battling to not go off the track here. S13, Team 2 Jay-Z somehow keeps on to the lead, and Team Total goes off the road. Third race in a row, out of a great position. They have gone off the road. What are they doing throwing away such great races? Just what were you thinking right there? What were you thinking the last two races and now today as well? Just why? Why do you throw away the races? Anyways, we have Team 2JZ. There we go. In the lead, still being chased down by the Candy Racing car, and behind them is Deezer, looking for a pretty good result here in third place. That would really boost them up the standings for sure. Look at this move though. Aston Martin Rolex racing out of nowhere to the inside of both Candy Racing and Deezer. Might take second away here out of this corner, or out of these two corners, as they come through this, and he might even take away the lead. Unbelievable. He surprised the leaders, and we have a new leader. It is the Aston Martin Rolex racing car in the lead, followed by Tic Tac Racing looking down the inside now, or up the outside, coming towards turn number 1. It's going to be the inside in turn 2, so they could make a move for the lead here. Oh, but they get squeezed out, but they will take the lead away. And will they block? No, but they don't have to. Rich King makes a big move on S13. And Tic Tac in the lead, followed by Monito. Team 2JZ gets squeezed out to the outside of the track as 3 cars try to make it through that corner side by side. And they did. Only barely, but they did. Here goes Deezer now for the lead. Gets squeezed, so there was a bit of contact made as Red Bull almost goes off the road. They went way wide for that hairpin. Tic Tac almost goes off. The leader almost goes off the road. What is happening? They almost squeezed Ferrero Motorsports off the track there. Lap 45. This race is just absolute chaos. Ooh, look out. Lack is striking back. This might not be good for some people. Here goes Deezer on Ferrero Motorsports. No, wait. That's Candy Racing, isn't it? Or is that... Yeah, that's Candy Racing. Candy Racing back to the lead. Ferrero Motorsports in second. And Rich King is beginning to pull away from S13. We'll see for how long, though. Oh, S13. Oh, big off. Huge off by Ferrero Motorsports. And now they are going to have to try from the back. But that is a strike, pretty much, for Ferrero Motorsports in terms of going off the road. Going out of bounds here is Ferrero Motorsports for the first time today. At Haravara, they did it once, but actually almost did it twice. Once, though, they were able to save the car and get it back going without the help of the F3X safety team. And that was pretty good for them. Same case with Max and Air Racing later on in that race. Dragon Racing now in the lead, by the way, as we enter lap 48. And yeah, that was that. Monito Racing, I think, was also able to get back going by themselves after getting in that crash, getting LePage by S13. And I keep, for some reason, swapping the names of S13 and Team 2JZ. Because I saw Team 2JZ actually go almost off the road there. But instead, Ferrero Motorsports were the ones to go off the road. So that's very interesting. Look at Rich King now extending the gap. Remember to what it was like 3 laps ago. Now it is just a huge gap. Maybe S13 has gone off the road and rejoined. Who knows, as Ferrero Motorsports and FTM catch back up to the back of the queue, and they're going to have to fight up the field as Dragon Racing blocks Lowski for the lead. Lap 50 now. We're almost halfway through. This is the halfway lap. FTM trying to get back by Ferrero Motorsports as they go into turn 1 again. Dragon Racing in the lead. Here goes Daniel Hill Racing. Side by side with Dragon Racing coming down towards the chicane. And it's Daniel Hill Racing to the race lead, as Dragon Racing is going to have to look for a move on this lap here. 50 to go then. You know, we ran about, I don't know, how many safety cars did we have? 5? We ran like 15 laps under safety car. That's going to shorten this race significantly. But yeah. We'll see how significantly it will change it. Look at that nice move by the top 3. All go down to the inside to block that big run by Orb. Checkered Flag Foundation gonna try and look for a move, but meanwhile their sister team Orb goes down the inside, or not, or yes, lag. And Dragon Racing goes to the back of the queue as Orb goes side by side with Daniel Hill Racing then. That second pack gonna have to try and catch back up to the leaders. Chevy Beat is at the back of that one. And the tail end of the field at the moment is it's S13 Motorsports. They are having another horrible day after going off twice, actually 3 times, but I was kind to let one of them slide because of the whole lag thing. But now they gotta look out, because another time I won't be so kind, as S13 is causing more trouble up and down the field in the FTCS, and we'll see how long that'll keep going until the race stewards have something to say about it. Someone tried to join. It was this guy again. You might remember him from Averberg and also Haravara. He seems to like to join a lot. I don't know why. Because the races are live here on my channel. Well, premiering, not live, but close enough. Dragon Racing, by the way, is taking back the lead. And I see the M&M cars all in the top 15. So a good run for them. FTM way on the inside. Coming into that corner. They have to be very careful as well. They are also on 2 strikes. So another crash could mean they are out of the race. Look at FRM. They don't care. Ferrero Motorsports is going to go off the road. Unless they can save it. No, they can't. No, that's Klinhaus Racing. Klinhaus Racing goes off the road as we enter lap 56. Oh, car on the front straight. Now that's FRM. Did I just jinx them with that? Foreshadowing. Both Klinhaus and FRM, 2 big, strong forces. At least in the Daytona 1000. After that, Ferrero Motorsports was able to show their skill set at the Averberg race meeting, as they led almost half the race. But Klinhaus, besides them, was not able to show a lot outside of the Daytona 1000 day 1. After that, they pretty much failed. They were there at the end of the Daytona 1000. I think they finished in 3rd or something at the end of the 1000 laps, but it after that they haven't shown anything. Lap 58 then. Kosojima, and it's Orp now in the lead again, with Checkered Flag Foundation behind. Aston Martin Rolex Racing in 3rd, Lowski in 4th. All stay in the line as they come through that turn. Now Klinhaus Racing and FRM or Free Roll Motorsports gonna try and catch back up. We'll see how that'll go. Yeah, did I change the lap? God damn it. I'll just change it. Oh, look out, Red Bull Racing almost goes off the road there. Could happen each lap. Could, it doesn't have to, but it could. World Racing is gonna be safe on this lap, yep. And they make it even safer by moving down to the inside. And you know, after seeing that huge crash under safety car, you might want to wonder, can that happen again under race conditions? You know, it might. These guys are getting a bit crazier out here in Kosojima at the moment. There's a lot of closed doors racing. But the top 5 that pull away is single file at the moment, looking to close back up the gap and looking for a move on each other. That is what the rest of the field also has to do, but it's of course 40 laps to go, so of course they won't rush it, which is obvious. Orb, though, at the moment, pulling away as they run perfect lines through the corners. Not right there, though. Here goes Candy Racing, closing the gap towards the others. Lap 62. Free wide in the... Never mind. It looked like free wide, but it's two M&M cars side by side into turn number 1. Wait, that's Deezer. Oh, no, wait, that's not Deezer. Is that Deezer? No, okay, that was Deezer back there. But Orb right now with a lead. And we saw it at Haravara about this lap where we saw a safety car. Oh, wait, that was Averberg. That was lap 63 or lap 64 where we saw the safety car at Haravara. And I wouldn't be surprised about another one here at Kosojima after the whole safety car mania we had in the first about, I don't know, 30 laps. I wouldn't be surprised. Of course, since then the rules have changed. But yeah. There it goes 4 wide and coming towards turn number 1. Is this going to work out? That is the question I have as Chevy Beat goes off. Oh my god. I can't believe it. They did it again. Everyone, they did it again. Chevy Beat has a strike added to their name with that move. Don't think that is what really bothers them. I think what bothers them at the moment is that they're once again at the back of the pack outside the points by a landslide. And now it is push time for them. Yeah, turn 1, it's been difficult for everyone today, hasn't it? Rich King and S13 both went off there. Limpton on the restart. We enter lap 66. And here go the others. Closing back up to Orb is Czechoslovak Foundation and Candy Racing. And all the M&M cars, the free M&M cars in the top 10. Here we have a new leader then, Czechoslovak Foundation. Or is it Orb is still alongside? Orb is still alongside coming through the chicane. Can Orb make a move? It is not going to happen. And Candy Racing is also meanwhile going to move up as Zamtra. If they... Oh, big lag there in that corner. You saw that happen. And Potato off the road as we enter lap 67. Potato should be noted down. Potato isn't noted down yet, because that is already their second spin. This time, not lack, or actually it was once again lack chaos in that turn at least. Now once again, oh, you see it now. It's happening again. It's happening again, everyone. This is... Oh, there goes another one. It's Total again. Total gets caught out by the lack in the carousel. Total off the road for the second time in this race. Will any more go off? Oh, Fumi Racing almost went off there. As Czechoslovak Foundation is in the lead now. Camaro Motorsports, ooh, thankfully they moved down to the inside. Coming through that corner. We enter lap 69 then. Here goes Candy Racing looking for that move. Can't quite get there yet. FTM, though, trying to move back up the field. They have to look out, though. They can't allow themselves an accident. And especially in a huge group like that, we saw Total spin out. We saw Pateo Motorsports spin out from that group, I think, as well. And could happen again as we enter lap 70, by the way. Leaders side by side. Candy Racing now in the lead. And Orp closes the gap as Manito almost goes off the road. Sherry beat down to the inside in that corner, looking to close the gap towards Clint Haas and looking to close the gap towards the pack. Now Candy Racing gonna try and keep the lead in front of Czechoslovak Foundation as they go towards turn number 1. Almost off the road back there is Limpton. They're in free wide now with Red Bull and FTCS Racing. Oh, Team 2 Jay-Z off the road for the first time today. And for the first time ever, actually, outside of formation laps. And that, you saw that coming. They were way out of the groove coming into the corner. And, yeah, that... It was a good run, I'd say. But it's come to an end now, unless there's going to be a safety car, which can mix up everything here. But a lot of cars out there with 2 strikes at the moment. Total, to mention one of them. Shad Motorsports has 2. And Clint Haas also has 2. So does Free Roll Motorsports. Big contenders could be out of this race soon if they don't look out. Lap 73. Meanwhile, S30 Motorsports has gone back by Rich King, so they've closed that gap up. We're of course not looking at the battle for last place, but they've closed that gap up and they've gone by them. So a pretty interesting development in that battle for last. As it's not over. I thought it was over by looking at that gap we saw. Oh, Shrek Motorsports has gone off again. Or for the first time actually today. Of course, I'm referring to them going off on that safety car lap. I think I changed the lap. So Candy Racing and Czechoslovak Foundation at the moment, battling it out for the race lead, coming to 26 laps to go this time by. And a lot of cars in trouble in the final corner, almost going off the road. These are, I think, also with 2. No, with 1. With 1 strike. Yeah, they could end out of this race soon if they don't look out. You know, it happens way faster than you'd expect. You saw with S13 at Haravara, and today as well, as they go off twice on the straightaway, of course, during lag chaos, but somehow they collected another car with them. Rich King now pulling away from them again, and the battle for lead still not over. Czechoslovak Foundation going to try and push Kenny Racing out of the groove. Does a pretty good job at it. Checker Flag Foundation back to the lead. 24 laps to go. Free car battle for third. About to be a 5-car battle if Tic Tac and Dragon join in. But at the moment, it's a free car battle. Okay, well, never mind. It's a 5-car battle now. For third place. Aston Martin Rolex Racing into third place. Look out. Almost off the circuit. Go a couple of cars there in that turn. 23 to go this time by. Not a long distance. Looking back at all the crashes that we had today, you expect this to be a way longer race. Actually, a way shorter race than 1 hour after running about 15 laps or 20 laps under safety car. But it ends up in a different way. Somehow it's gonna end up being an hour of racing once again. And I mean, I don't have anything against it. This is probably as long as the Inferno Formula race tomorrow will be as well, but yeah. I'd expect this to be only 45 minutes long, but we've already exceeded that now. So, yeah, that's that. Checker Flag Foundation leads Candy Racing. The field has now. Oh, goodness me, they have not at all. What is happening back here? Motorsports Germany off the road is what's happening back here. And that, you could see that coming from a mile away. 4 wide into the chicane. I mean, what were they thinking? As we have 21 to go here. And Kosojima. And there's FTM fighting back up for the field. Can they close that gap to Lowski? I mean, they've already done a significant job ending back up in the top 10 after going off multiple times. That is already a great job by them. Oh, we're 20 laps to go, by the way. And Candy Racing looking for the lead again. And they get it easily. No big battle yet for that position. Oh, Familia Valley Racing really has to keep it on the circuit there. Really has to keep it together. FTM now battling Galactic into turn 1 and squeezes them into the merger. Oh god. Orb goes back into third place. Or not. But now they're going to look for it again. And a nice move right there. Now that has to be the nicest move in a while. We didn't see like a big epic move at the FTCS. Oh! Second place has gone off. Checkered Flag Foundation has thrown it all away. Dragon Racing has thrown it all away. What is happening now? I can't believe what I just saw. They both just threw it away, didn't they? I'm speechless. And as long as nothing else happens to our leader, that is going to be the race. 17 to go. No one is going to be able to catch up to Candy Racing in that time, is there? Well, 17 to go, actually. Who knows? If they run great lines for this turn right here, it might get close for Candy Racing. Or if we get another safety car. But I can't believe it. Checkered Flag Foundation. They are still in the top 10. But they've thrown it all away. They've thrown this race in the bin. And so is almost FTM. FTM almost ends up out of the race. They're in a huge pack back there now. And that is a risk for a DNF now for FTM and many others. Sham Motorsports is in that, of course. Team 2JZ has 1 strike already. Don't forget Free Roll Motorsports there at the back of the queue. as the field is slowly catching up to each other once again and bunching up. Our leader, meanwhile, entering 15 laps to go. I still can't believe what just happened in Checker Flag Foundation. Like, I mean, has to be the most... Oh my goodness me, huge lag. Huge lag back there. Big danger for our leader. He's getting catched up though. Look at the leader, look at second, third, and fourth. They are running completely different lines, and it's 14 to go here. Checkered Flag Foundation, though, after that crash, ends up in, I think that is 7th place. Yep, 7th place. They can still get a top 5 out of this if they run a great race from now on, as Galactic almost goes off the road there. You know, for the carnage that we had at the start of the race and the lag chaos, this race is going to turn out to be a great finish, as we have a huge stack up in the back there. And it might get close for race leader Candy Racing here. Could it be the first fictional team winning a race in the FTCS today? Or can Orp, Aston Martin Rolex Racing, and especially Deezer, the hope right now for the non-fictional cars? We'll see what they'll do. Back there, they're going free wide towards turn number 1. I don't know how that's going to work out for the Camaro Motorsports car. Oh, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. Camaro Motorsports off the road. I'm surprised that that is their first time. But of course, once again, I am remembering back to the safety car accident that probably no one is ever going to talk about because it wasn't under race conditions. I think the most talked about accident after this race will have to be Checkered Flag Foundation throwing it away, throwing a possible win away, just like Colton Herta at Nashville in IndyCar last weekend. And oh boy. Now the question is, can Orb close the gap? Because Candy Racing is not running good lines, and look at it. The gap has come down with 10 to go then in this race. Ten laps to go. Orb Candy Racing. Orb closing in on Candy Racing. And meanwhile, Checkered Flag Foundation has moved up into 6th, looking for 5th now on Deezer. Nine laps to go, and the gap. Oh boy, what a finish this will be. What a finish to this race this will be. Is almost in the back, they go off again. The two big things to watch in these final 9 laps is, one, the battle for third right now ensuing. Checkered Flag Foundation looking to get the best out of this race they can, which at the moment is only a 3rd place. 8 laps to go, almost a crash there again for FTM. Another thing that could happen, a safety car. It's a potential. But I don't see a free car accident happening here. But they go 4 wide into this turn. This could be safety car material right there, and it almost was. Oh no. And Jamie Lee Racing, they'll really have to look out now. Just squeezed back out on the circuit. 7 to go. The battle for the lead. Getting closer then. The battle for third. Not over at all. It's gonna get close in these final laps at Kosojima. And here is the battle for third. Who's gonna make the first move? Everyone moves down to the inside. letting no one make any move here. Orb, meanwhile, has to run perfect lines now. Can they do that? They do run a better line, it seems. Look at Checker Flag Foundation. That might have just been the best move of the race so far, alongside Aston Martin Rolex Racing's overtake. That moves them back up into third, but a second place. Will it be possible with 6 to go? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Someone has gone off at the exit of turn number 1, and that is Monito in a very unusual place to stop the car. But that is their first time, or their second time off the road. 5 to go. Meanwhile, the leaders cross the line. Now that is a very unusual place for someone to go off. Never seen that. This battle for third is going to be the one you're going to watch for, because if 5 to go, I think now it's over, and Aston Martin Rolex Racing has thrown it all away as well. I think they can't get back on. No! Oh, what a save. What a save by Aston Martin Rolex Racing. It's not over for them yet. They're one of the only ones to not go off the circuit in this race. Alongside them is Orb and Candy Racing. Those two have run a flawless race here today. Lowski has gone off before, but they will end up with a 6th place if they can bring it home in that position. Coming towards 3 laps to go. The gap once again extending. Orb has used up their stuff. The only thing that would rescue them is a safety car, which is highly undoubtable. Or which is highly doubtable. That's what I meant to say. But it's not impossible. You never know what these sim cars do with 3 laps to go in a 1 hour Old Saver. Lap 99 then. It is 2 to go. Here at Kosojima. The battle for third, is it over yet? Will Checker Flag Foundation end up in third? You could doubt that. It is possible, but that battle's still not over. They're still very close. And they do have 2 laps to get back in front. No one makes a move though. I think it might be over now. As everyone makes their way for turn number 1, final lap at Kosojima for Candy Racing. Have run a perfect race here today. Have been in the lead pack all day long. And they will bring this home. But behind them, the question is, will Checker Flag Foundation be able to hang on for third? The answer is probably yes, they will. The second question is, who will win the battle for fourth? Is it going to be Aston Martin, or is it going to be Lowski? Meanwhile, to the line, Candy Racing wins. Orb will come in second. Checker Flag Foundation rebounds for third place, just to the line, just coming up short as Aston Martin Rolex Racing comes in fourth. Fifth is Lowski. Sixth, right behind, is Daniel Hill Racing. Or is that Deezer? Yeah, that's Deezer, of course. Tic Tac Racing, Maxinator Racing, and so on. Oh, and a big off after the line. Another one on the cooldown lap going off. That is Dragon Racing. Huge off on the cooldown lap here at the Kosojima circuit after a long and hard-fought battle for Candy Racing here. Dragon Racing putting their tires on the test one more time after the line. Looks like S13 got ahead of Rich King once more and did stay ahead to the line. Let's put Dragon Racing back on the circuit and get back going alongside Monito. Almost caused an accident. That is the second M&M car in the last 3 races to end up in victory lane. Victory lane. Of course, we have 3 of them in the series at the moment, but you never know, there could be more. each time. It's obviously a shame for Czechoslovak Foundation. I mean, that... Oh god, no, that's fire. That battle could have surely resulted in a huge epic battle to the line with about 20 to go. But in the end, it's gonna only end up with a heartbreak for Czechoslovak Foundation. They do rebound for a third place finish, and the two sister teams end up on the podium then in the end. So I think that is something good to take out of this race. And let's just, if I would be the team owner of Czechoslovak Foundation, just saying, forget about Kosojima, focus on Long Con on Wednesday. And that, everyone, was an unbelievable race here at the Kosojima circuit, and it's victory celebrations here for that team right there. It is the winner, Caddy Racing, at the Kosojima circuit in Kimura. What a race it was. We had all kinds of chaos, and that with the Daytona 1000 in front, of course, because nothing is going to be more drama filled than the Daytona 1000. That right there, everyone, that was the second most drama filled race yet in the FTCS. And we're only 4 rounds in, and we still have a lot more to go in August, because we're only halfway through August. And it's going to get crazy from here. We're going to go to Long Con next. Of course, tomorrow, though, don't miss the Inferno Formula Series kick off at the Canton Grand Prix circuit. And yeah, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that race. If you did, then be sure to tune in tomorrow, because it is gonna be an epic race. Also, down there, there's some other sim cars that we don't need, though. It's gonna be a great race for sure tomorrow, so be sure to tune in for that as well. 75 laps around the Canton Raceway. And yeah, that was everything for today. That was all the racing today from the Kosojima circuit in Kimura. And we'll see you on either Monday or Wednesday, but hope to see you on Monday, so tomorrow, and have a good night.